And show you the most beautiful dog ever. He moved. Hello! Look at that eye. That's a boy that knows he's a good boy. Sorry. Shake. Yeah, I hear it too. Come on. Come on, Fox here. Thank you. Look at that fucking claw right there. Those are fucking meaty. Hello. Hello. The thing on his face is starting to die, thankfully. But yeah, that's the one that we're more worried about, and we cut two of them more out. So, hello, Eric. So, here's what we're gonna do from now on. If you want to see guns, and you want to see guns, and you want to see dogs, this is a dog. We're gonna be doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays here. How would you like it if I did entire live streams talking like this? Hi, I grew up in Queens. But yes, we're gonna be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday here, starting at 7. At 8, I'm going to enable the Twitch stream, so we're going to have Twitch starting at 8 every night. And then we will end here at 9, go till 10 there. So I give 3 hours a day. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I'm sorry. The power of Christ compels you. Hi. Why are you barking, boy? You want a treat? You want one of your cookies? Hey, I'm walking here. I'm trying to do my stuff here, huh? There you go, buddy. You ain't one of your cookies, okay? All right. So quick wall start. Ready? Point. Wall. 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 Paul wall. Empty bottle. 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 Great jelly. Pie of butter. We're gonna have us a good time, right? Is what we're gonna do, okay? We're going to have us a night where we're going to be discussing things. If you want to talk about guns, we can talk about guns. If you want to talk about cars, we can talk about cars. If you want to talk about nuns, we can talk about nuns. Everything that you want in your life, we can do. Hi, I'm Ray Ramamo. Let's get this thing zoomed in so we have a good basis of a video. There we go. Yay, we've got guns. But any hoosters, we're going to be doing this so that if you want to actually see us play with guns, you got to go over to Twitch. Tyrone, what's up, kid? How you doing, kid? You doing okay over there? Just kind of getting shit organized. Look, it's the Jiminy Show stickers. Let me get this real quick. Nope. They are direct. Okay. So get in here, say hello, say don't hello, don't say hello, guns, nuns, and buns and funs. I've never actually taken this thing apart. Hold on, we're gonna do that really quick. That ain't the right size. That ain't the right, well, it's close. There you go. No, that ain't the right size. This kit, I broke 2 of the thingies, so I don't use it anymore, so I don't care if they're the right size or not. Oh, perfect. Love Rocky. Yep, Rocky loves you too, buddy. Ah, very expensive mounted screws. Do they fit in these other ones? No fucking way. That's awesome. Cool. Now I can more accurately mount my pick rails and shit. Yo. But come on in, say hello. Let's go on and say hello to Joe. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, the screaming button, all those things. We're trying to grow the channel, get it to 200K. We're going to be swapping this channel and going back to a more full-time long-form video, short-form video channel, but I'm also in the process of moving and finding a new place, so please bear with me. I know that content has been few and far between, but life fucking sucks, and if I got to sell a bunch of my guns, then I don't want to talk about them. That screw's never come back. Woof, that's an oldie. I like that one, helmet. What did the traffic light say to the car? Don't look at me, I'm changing. And the guy from Bronx said to the cabbie, hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Can't you see I'm walking here? This is where I'm walking now. Come on in. You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. You're an oldie but goodie. Yes, sir. Hold on, let me rephrase that. You versus the guy she told you not to worry about. But come on in, say hello. Every day is the same, you know. And I'm Neil Diamond. That is a 1022. That is a Ruger 1022 Target with the bull barrel and a heat seeker chassis system. Brooke, what's going on? Don't forget, we're going to switch over. So I'm adding Twitch at 8. So at 8 o'clock, Twitch will join the chat, literally. And then at 9, we will end the YouTube stream and go exclusively on Twitch. So we're going to have an hour of overlap where you won't be able to see me touching guns. But after that, it's all free reign, baby. Actually, I mean, it's about right. The end I use, the end you use. Hello, Schmegula. What is going on with you today? How you doing? How you been? How you feeling? How's the kids and the family and the moms? Hold on, something keeps on notifying me. Huh. Look at that. A program that I deleted off my computer is still there because fuck computers. Hey, Rocky, go get me a sandwich. Fuck you. Uninstall, you motherfucker. Hooah! The hooah! Man, Microsoft threw a shit ton of new options on my fucking computer. Let's get rid of it all. Zoom, go fuck yourself. Sorry, I was getting a notification that I had to check. Let's see. Very cool. Is the same kind of stream or one of your VR streams? So it's just a Let's Chat stream, but I can play with the guns. I can pick them up. I can manipulate them. I can point them at stuff. I can show you how to disassemble them. I can show you different things about them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, fuck. I'm already tired of you people. What's the Twitch address? It's the same thing as here. Twitch.tv/The Jiminy Show. About how many chicken wings would it take to build that 1022? So if you were buying dollar wings, it would run about 750 of them. My boy's personal confuser ran out of space on the last update. You mean his computer? Everybody on the reg, yeah. Everybody knows what's up. I gotta stop using this chair. So I went and looked at a house today. 3-bedroom, all hardwood. Hardwood. And that could work. So it's between the two places. I'd have to build out the garages, like build a shower, bathroom, and shit in that if I wanted to live in it. It is zoned residential, so I could do it, but it would be expensive. Or I can buy a house that's ready to go. So we're sitting here debating what we should do. And I'm the master at debating. You might call me a master debater. Masturbator for short. Usually when there's a group of people that I'm arguing with, then I'm a masturbator. Adibus. Adibus. But yeah, so Rocky's doing pretty good. Doctor's appointment tomorrow for him and me. We're both having them. Buy the fixer-upper. The garage isn't really a fixer-upper. It's a commercial space with a sectioned off area that I can convert into an apartment area. So it's not really a fixer-upper. What's the red and gray 2011 on your right? That is a TSOS Night Stalker 2011. 9mm. It was the one that started the whole thing with me reaching out to companies to get guns for reviews. Also, fuck every company that wants to not work with me just because I can't go to the range every fucking day. Sorry if you're one of them. I got 3 different companies that keep telling me they're going to send out guns and then they don't, so I don't have the content to do. So it's like, yeah, but I'm not buying the property. The garage is a lease. Lease doesn't make any sense. That looks provocative. Don't do that anymore. Good boy, Rocky. Good boy. Eat one of your bones. Chew one of your bones. Want a jar of peanut butter? Yeah, so I have to decide what I'm doing still. Holy shit. Thank you, YouTube. 9 motherfuckers. Really. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. I love YouTube. Man, their new stance on guns, but they'll let PewView fire fully automatic guns, and then nobody ever gives him shit because he's got over 1 million subs. It's more frustration than jealousy. About to be 8. Oh, are you ditching me, dude? Sorry. Sorry I offended you, Smegula. Yeah, people, come in here. Say hi. If you want to talk about a subject, if you want to ask me questions, I'm pretty much an open book. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'll answer questions. I'll talk about things. You can tell me about things. You got to pee? Well, just leave it running, dude. It's not like I can hear you. Why are you sitting like that, buddy? All right, you take a nap. But, yeah. No, just kind of sitting around doing not much today. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. I've got 2 more meetings tomorrow afternoon. So it's just like between everything that's going on right now, my life is going to be busy. Doesn't help that my friggin' feet are friggin' frigged up. So I'm friggin' hurt and friggin' friggity frackity frickin' fragged. Anyways. It's like my whole life is on hold because of this stupid move shit. You know. I wish I didn't have to. I'd rather not because I got to give up my FFL, transfer it to a new location, and if I move to another state, then I'm going to lose the entire FFL. So that sucks. Getting the commercial space would be nice though, because then I could do car work. It's huge, 18-foot roll-up doors, 22-foot tall ceilings. It's got those big industrial heaters inside of it. It's technically 4 bays, but 1 bay is sectioned off. It's like really cool looking. And it's really close to here. It's like 2 blocks away from where I am now, so the move wouldn't be bad. But I'd have to build it out, which would suck. And until I build it out, I wouldn't be able to stay there, so I'd have to pay for secondary living too. But I'll figure it out. I haven't figured out what's going on yet. But as for the gun world, how many of you guys have been playing with FRTs? A lot more people have been getting them, and a lot more YouTube videos are showing them. I'm not getting into FRTs just because they're not my style, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Paul, what's going on, good sir? We'll be going over to Twitch here at about 8 o'clock, too, so, you know, you can watch both or just one, whichever one you feel like watching. But, yeah, come on in, kids. I don't even think I got ads on this right now, so you're watching a live stream with no ads. You guys are good, man. You guys are good. You're good there, sonnies. Come on in. Like I said, I want people to talk. I don't mind doing live streams where I do all the talking, but it gets kind of boring. I want you guys to throw out some words. What's your favorite target handgun? Mine is the SP01 CZ Custom Shadow. That is an awesome choice. My favorite, dedicated race gun is actually the Tactical Sport Orange that I sold to my buddy Stonehaven. So my favorite one that I currently have in my collection is an STI Grandmaster, chambered in 38 Super. It's harder to shoot than the TSO because it's got the full Seymour Railway optic on stuff on it. The TSO you can just pick up and shoot. CZ makes a really good shooting gun. But thank you for the question. Absolutely. Thank you. I look at you, and you look at me. Hey, Joshua. We're hanging in there, brother. We're hanging in there. The papillomas on Rocky's gums have started to change color, which is actually a good thing, believe it or not. It means his immune system is kicking in and starting to kill the papillomas, so that's cool. We're still watching them, and I'm waiting for the biopsy on the ones they cut off. So the 4 that they cut off of his face, we're still waiting to see what happens with those. But as long as his immune system stays healthy, it's kind of like chickenpox in humans. Once a dog gets it, his body's immune system will prevent him from getting it again. So as long as it's not cancer and he's able to get rid of them, he should never have them again, hopefully, because it looks fucking weird. I've been thinking about you guys. Thank you. Well, we appreciate that, and then with the move coming, plus the $3,000 for getting him taken care of, man, trust me, I could definitely use the interaction here. So, if you guys want to help out, just hit the like button. You don't have to do anything other than that. Hitting the like button and just coming along and saying, "Hey guys, watch out," will help me just grow the channel naturally, and that's one of the biggest things. We want to grow the channel naturally. So we do have a GoFundMe in place for Rocky. I had to use a credit card to take care of pretty much everything for him, which sucks because the interest is a bitch. Keep mentioning a commercial garage, but what about a place to live? So the garage has a completely sectioned off area with plumbing, so I could have it converted into a bathroom and then convert that entire section into like an apartment. And it's 50 feet deep by 20 feet tall by 20 feet wide. So it'd be like living in a double wide on the end of the building. So should I build an AR-9 or buy a complete for $500? If you're going to be swapping out parts and you're going to put in a couple of custom parts, $600 is pretty solid. When my dog was sick, I had to get a pet credit card. Sucks. It's expensive. Yeah, I'm also going to sign him up for pet insurance. And then we'll just take it from there. I mean, it's both a good thing and a bad thing that the only places he's gone are the ER vet and not a regular vet, because if he was into regular vet care and with records and shit, he might have a harder time getting insurance. But since I've taken him to the emergency vet and paid in cash both times, I should be able to get a health insurance for him. Which sucks. Yeah, so I pinned it. If you guys want to help out Rocky and me, we got a big move coming up. We got all this other shit we're dealing with. It'd be much appreciated. That'd be cool. You don't have to. At the very least, if you just hit the like button and subscribe for me, that'd be great. If you go over to Twitch and just fucking follow there, too. It's under the same name, The Jiminy Show. That'd be awesome. What's the single action? Is that new on the wall? No, actually, that single action had been up there a lot. That is actually the Heritage Barkeep single action in 22. Maybe it just hasn't been up there in a while since you've been watching lately. You don't think I can imagine. Where is this? All right, hang on 1 second. Got to start getting stuff ready to add Twitch. There we go. You're good, buddy. You're good. Stay there. Stay there, Rock. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it is not new on the wall. It's a good little gun, 22 caliber. It's actually got the 22 long and the 22 Magnum cylinder in it, which is really nice to have. I hate this chair so fucking much. It makes me lean back unnaturally. So I have to sit way up. The Barkeep, that's the one with the short barrel. I think there's a Shopkeep. I could be wrong. There's one with a slightly shorter barrel. There's also one with a threaded barrel and an optics pick rail on top. I have not followed any of the guns in a long time. So you got the Roscoe in 38. You got the lever guns that they came out with, which are kind of cool. You got the Rancher, which is a 16-inch with the stock on it. Oh, sorry. Let's see, Roscoe. The Roscoe is the 38 special. Barkeep with the 3.6 and 2.68. I don't see one called the Shopkeep, but I guess it could be. I've never looked. That close. Got the Settler. I don't see one, but I guess it's possible. Been here about 1.5 years, but it's almost as long as me. What? I have the Rough Rider, a 4570 lever, and a semi-tactical 22 lever. Nice. Yeah, no problem, dude. I never tell anybody they're definitively wrong until they're definitively wrong, but I don't know if you're definitively wrong until I look it up myself. So it's one of the things I try to do is I try not to be an asshole about it. I'll be an asshole when I'm right, but if I'm not right, I'm not going to mess with you too much. Hello from British mates. That sounds like it's fake. You sound like you're AI. Hello from British mate. I don't take offense. I'd rather learn. Good. That's what I like to hear from people. Learning is part of the fun. I love Rossi stuff. Rossi is decent. Rossi is manufactured by Blaze Tech out of Brazil. A lot of their guns are, and the Mossberg 722 Plinkster is also made by Rossi and Blaze Tech. It's all under the Taurus brand, I think, or some way it's conglomerated under the Taurus brand. It's pretty interesting how they wind up doing everything. Yeah, Rossi stuff is okay. What time we got? 7:24. We're already going 24 minutes. I like that. Hold on a second. I'm answering email. You ever stick your finger in and pull out part of your brain? Yeah, me either. Man, I really wish this shadow ban would end. Holy fuck. Here's what I need all you new people to do. If you've never been here before, you're just doom scrolling. You're on the pot right now and you're watching. Just do me a favor. Go to YouTube and interact. There are cartels and gangs in every country, on every surface on the planet. I even believe below ground there could possibly be underground mole people gangs. They're harder to track down, though. I get why, but they are extant. Fuck me, dude. I didn't even want to go live tonight. I need tomorrow off probably. Just giving everybody a heads up. YouTube, I'm obviously not doing, but my Twitch people, I probably won't be doing Twitch tomorrow. I am so fucking tired right now that I want to sleep for a day. I've been every fucking day taking Rocky to the park, going to see houses, going to see apartments, going to see garages, coming back, fucking dealing with Rocky, packing shit up, doing my laundry, doing this shit, doing all that stuff, taking him back to the park, bringing him home, doing all this stuff. And dude, for somebody that has genetic problems and fucking autoimmune diseases and shit, that shit wears me out. You ever tried the Ruger Rimfire Precision? No, I have not. I don't shoot much with long guns at all, dude, so apologize. This comment is for interaction purposes only. What is up, Woody? What's going on, dude? Been a while. Touch it. You know I can't do that. You ever tried the Ruger, the underground mole people gangs? Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. Wherever there are people, there are gangs. It doesn't matter, man. It could be 4 kids on a playground that are just a bunch of little dicks to everybody else. They're a gang. Gang is not inherently a bad word. It's just used in a negative connotation all the time. You can be in a gang and it not be a bad thing. Look at Cool in the Gang. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. I almost did the live stream tonight for YouTube in VR. I was going to do that and then kick on Twitch while I was still wearing the headset and do an hour in there. So, gang. What are you doing home, Stone? I thought you had a thing tonight. I got a Glock 17 in Temu I got scammed. How'd you get scammed? Was Fat Albert in the gang? Yeah, the Roofie gang. We don't talk about Bill Cosby. What fucking day is it? Today is Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah, don't fuck with me. It's Wednesday. You're doing a Thursday thing? At that point, you wanted to get scammed. Pretty much. Bible studies have been put on hold until after the first year. Ah, got it. Smiling at me, nothing but happy do I see. No, it's Patrick.
Ah, Patrick, hey! I was working at the Krusty Krabs, and now I'm home. Ah, Gary, you're my favorite animal.
Tomorrow the kids have a Christmas play at school at 7. It's the... What fucking day is it? Tomorrow's the 10th, dude. That's 2 weeks too early. Tell them to wait and go to school on Christmas. You pay a lot of money for them bastards, them kids to go to school. Make them go to school on Christmas Eve and do a play. Me being Korean, and then I used to have to go to work on Christmas Day in the fields and picking corn and shit. Today is the 10th. Jesus Christ, is it really? It is. Fuck me. I am not good at numbers, days, math, English, words, pictures, dogs, cats, pigeons, birds, frogs, forks, forklifts, lifted trucks, trucks full of Barbie dolls. Sell me the DWX, keep the optic. You can email me. We can't discuss sales on YouTube's, brother. What's up? How's it going? Pretty good, Michael. How you doing today? So, Barbie doll trucks what? Lol. I was free associating words. Word, man. Word up to your mother. Your mother's a hoe. What? But no, it's just kind of I'm just kind of doing my thing here, just trying to keep some engagement, interaction, and notoriety to the channel. I promise to all the fuckers that are still staying with me on YouTube, I will put up some more gun content. I just need to film it. Honestly, the reason I'm not filming shit is because of the move, man. I just fuck. If one of you guys wants to give me 100 grand, it'll take a lot of the edge off. Bruce, you're rich. Hook me up. Getting a Ruger Mark IV to go with the 1022. Dude, I don't have any money, dude. What's going on with the garage you're trying to lease? I just jumped on. So I went and looked at a house today, up near my buddy's place. So it's between the garage space and a house. The house does not have garages, but I could use it as a actual YouTube space. It's a 3-bedroom house, so I can have my bedroom, a spare bedroom, and a YouTube bedroom, which would basically be just like the office in here, but I would redo it so that it would be more YouTubey. Am I good? No, I'm a little fucked up. Doing good, and I'm doing both Twitch and YouTube, lols. Thank you, I appreciate that. Trying to keep engagement up here is difficult because the YouTube gods aren't making as much money off of me because all they're doing is shorts, so they're not promoting my shit. So there's shadow banning, and then there's just lack of promotion. Because I haven't done a long form video in probably 2 weeks, they're all like, So you just got to kind of play it by ear and go slow. And as much as I want to put in the effort, the problem is I know that I'm getting spanked by YouTube, and that's the problem. Why do you always complain about YouTube? I'm not complaining about YouTube per se. I'm complaining about their ideologies, beliefs, and policies, as well as their inability to follow their own fucking rules. Go to bed, dude. Yes. So other people that are in the space have been seeing the same problem I've been seeing, as well as they've been getting unsubscribed from a lot of stuff. YouTube right now, we're going into the Christmas season. Christmas season for YouTube means they want to push only their highest producing channels. They want to find only the channels that do very well in terms of tagging and affiliate links and shit like that. And I don't do that because I'm in the 2A space. So when I do like Amazon affiliate links and stuff, nothing ever I mean, I haven't even looked at my affiliate dashboard in so fucking long. Let me see if anybody's even ordered anything off of the affiliate link. I have had 19 clicks this month. Yes. In November, though, somebody ordered something nice. What'd you order? 69 cents. I made 69 fucking cents in November. So, yeah, I don't push it, man. It's kind of fucky, but once I get this move, I always find a way to say something else. But once this fucking move is done, then I can dedicate myself either to becoming a full-time streamer, YouTube, Twitch, all that shit, and content creator, or I could just become a work-from-home data entry person and never pick up a camera again. I haven't decided yet. And at the end of the day, what I decide to do is just, it is what it is. With 188,000 subs, if I wanted to pivot this fucking channel and go all tech, nobody could stop me. Lycan, what is up with the huge donation? Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Lycan. Thank you. Who do you use to cut slides for an optic? Thinking about putting an optic on my CZ. I don't use anybody, but if you're going to use CZ, just go with Cajun. Cajun can do it. Cajun is probably the best ones to do it. How you been, Lycan? How's your day going today? It's not that it blows. It only blows if you're in certain areas on YouTube. So if you want to make a documentary about another YouTuber, that's great. They do well. If you want to be a fucking lazy-ass reactor, that does great on YouTube. If you want to watch other people's content and then laugh and giggle and fart or whatever you want to do, that is fine. That makes plenty of money because YouTube makes plenty of money off of that. If you want to look at toys, or I was thinking about doing like a toy gun review channel, or fucking airsoft, or going back to my computer roots or something. I haven't really decided what to do. Been rough, but I'm making it. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Anything you want to talk about, or is it just kind of like a personal thing? I am the doctor, and the doctor is in. If I'm gonna sit like Professor X, you might as well come to me. Can't tell you what to do, but if you stop streaming, a lot of people will be very sad, and me included. So I don't think I will stop, but honestly, I'm not going to show you guys because I think it's against some kind of moral whatever. But I made more in 4 days of streaming on Twitch than I did in a month of streaming here on YouTube. Currently building my first AR. Do you have a good source for barrels? All this crap out there is out of stock. Barrels are, I mean, what's your price range, Lycan? Where are you trying to be? I'll give you a few ideas. So true, some don't understand. After my accident and disabilities, I realized. What'd you realize, brother? Hold on, I gotta sneeze. No sneeze! Facts, I'd be sad. Your channel has always been a great space. I try to keep it that way too, and I'll keep doing the long forms and the short forms. I just don't know if I want to keep doing live streams over here. It's a lot of time out of my life, and I want to grow it. I don't want to just. And there's nothing. Please understand. I'm not saying this in any way that you guys should ever take offense to, but I don't want to just talk to the same 12 people every day. I want to talk to the same 12 people every day. I would talk to people that I talk to every day. And I don't talk to anybody every day. I talk to you guys more than I talk to anybody in my life. And I talk to you guys almost every day. 250 to 355 for a good CH, cold hammer forged barrel. May have to settle for a Daniel the Fence barrel. Honestly, like Benjamin, not Benjamin, but Bruce Banner swears by Bear Creek. I've ordered him a bunch of Bear Creek stuff, and he's got sub MOA Bear Creek rifles. So, I mean, I got Twitch, so I'm good if you switch. Yeah, but I'm starting from zero on that side too, and it's mostly growth has been to do to like gifted subs and shit. But the way that it works there, that it makes sense, is that you can just keep using your prime subs, because you don't even have to spend $1 over there to support me. Here you got to spend money, and then it takes 6 weeks, and they take 30%. It's actually worse on Twitch. They take half, and I still made almost $200 in 4 live streams. So it's crazy. Gun tuber sitting there not being allowed to touch your own guns must suck. It's a little bit frustrating, honestly. It really is, and I'm trying to make it be polite and stuff with the YouTube versus the other side, just so that I keep everybody happy. I'm trying to keep both sides happy. Like, we're gonna do an hour on between the two different channels where we can't touch shit. Also, people going on Twitch don't lose anything. In fact, you get a lot of free shit like games and game loot. Win-win, in my opinion. Sorry, I got people texting me at the same time. But yeah, using your Prime, you get lots of free stuff. Yeah, spit starting a channel is the worst, like you're saying, around this time of year. Yep. And honestly, and the other part of wanting to do this move is I got so much old tech laying around, right? Like, I can make a lot of videos on, like, old Apple products. I've got original Apple MacBooks all the way up to Mac Pros just laying around, and I could be converting those all to Windows and upgrading their hardware and shit. but I can't right now because I don't have the space, I don't have the time, and I don't have the lease anymore. So. Yeah, I'd like to get it going, and I'd like to have some fun with it. Alright, now I'm gonna talk like a pirate for the rest of the live. At least until we start the other one. Come in here and talk about your gun fancies. Yar, spit starting a channel is the worst. Like you're be saying around this time of year, it's hard to do. All the people be walking around going, Yar, I don't have me money. I don't want to share text. Jesus Christ. Technology is pissing me off, dude. It's pissing me off to the point where I don't want to do shit right now. Being a small channel that can't touch and only getting 50 views and 1+ sub for 3 hours of content is very discouraging. Yes, and I totally get that, man. I still get subs every day. Like, I gained like 50 subs yesterday. But fucking, it should be growing a lot more. It's the same as it is here, brother. The Jiminy Show. TheJimminishow. The Jiminy Show. Being a small channel, yep. I don't think you went live till 8. Sorry to text you, dude. It's fine, dude. It doesn't matter. I'm trying a new thing here. I'm trying to keep YouTube in the loop when it comes to my lives and shit, but YouTube right now is not promoting gun channels at all, dude. 12 fucking viewers. Normally I'd have 200 right now, and then they'd start dwindling down after the first hour, but I'm not even getting interaction from YouTube. Literally, the only people that are here right now are motherfuckers that I know by name. So in 4 minutes, I'm going to start doxing every single one of you. Ready? We're going to start with Bruce Banner. His name is Bruce Banner. That's number one. Especially when one tries to be creative and the app hits you for breaking rules that they aren't clear on existing in the first place. It's not even that they're not being clear on rules that don't exist in the first place. They're actively using false claims. They don't have to use copyright takedowns or anything like that, so there is no real recourse when they do it. But when they make false claims repeatedly that I'm trying to facilitate the sales of firearms illegally through my channel, that is bullshit, and it borders on libel as well as defamation, because they're hurting my reputation by saying that I'm actively selling guns illegally through my YouTube channel. He's a superhero, but he'll bone your mama. You imagine how awkward that would get if Bruce Banner got angry in the middle of sex? Yeah, it's happened to a lot of people. I've been seeing that. Yeah, so, yeah, it's absolute donkey horse shit. And it's the same thing Rock Island did to me. When Rock Island started using my shit without my permission, they figured, oh, well, we can do it because we've been doing it before and nobody's ever called us on it. YouTube is doing something that they expressly expect nobody to bitch about. Oh, well, we'll automatically reject the appeal. Okay, now what? Oh, nothing's going to happen? Go fuck yourselves. So, yeah. Poon soothes the savage beast. Yeah, but not if you are having sex with Bruce Banner and she calls out Hulk.
Oh, Hulk, you're the greatest.
Hulk mad, not Bruce Banner, dick. And now SpongeBob having sex.
Ah, oh, yeah. Get it, get it, get it.
Like, part of me wants to just reach up and grab something to get a 1 week ban so I don't even have to try. Is that bad? YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Come in here, YouTube. YouTube can be on YouTube if you're YouTubing your YouTubes. Tobity, tobity, tobity. I have a German gun. I love it. It is imported to the USA. Nice. What is it, Weston? It's bad that I saw you look and think about it. Oh, it's more than a thought, dude. Like, there's like a savage part of my fucking brain that just tells me to do it. Just get banned. It's all it's saying. Just get fucking banned. Nobody will care. Just fucking get banned. And do it in the worst possible way. Grab the Glock. Right now, he's just watching like, yes, Joe.
Yes, Joe, touch one of the guns so that we can end your career. You still have your play button, but we're going to shut you down.
Fondle the Glock with a satisfied look at yourself. I already tried masturbating with one of my handguards, so it's not like I haven't done anything weird tonight. With your luck, you'll grab it and not get banned. Yeah, it's not an AK. Nah, do a desk pop. You mean like set off the grenade? I'm going to make a mess of this place and then I'm going to cry. Well, it's like a party in a little can. Yep. Is that the Matilda gun from Resident Evil to the left of the YouTube plaque? Yes, that's my buddy Skitchhiker's gun. It's an HKVP70. He wanted me to put it on my website, but then I found out I'm losing my fucking lease. And when you don't have your commercial property, you can't maintain your FFL unless you transfer it to a home FFL, which means I then have to get the landlord's permission to have my FFL in my house, which means then I'd have to do this, and I have to do that, and then I have to have this, and I have to have that, and we're not going to do that shit. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to let the FFL go for a little while until I can find some more success, maybe through Twitch, and then I can open up a different place in a building that I own. I'd like to buy a building, and that's my goal with you people. And by you people, I mean you white people. You white people owe my Korean brethren reparations, so buy me a house. Twitch seems like it's all about playing online games. They have a just chatting section with over 300,000 channels, so. But that is how Twitch started. Twitch started as an esports kind of a thing. People would just play esports, and then that would be all they'd film. And then they went to artistic, and then they went to reacts, and now they have just chatting. IRL just chatting wasn't there in the beginning when it was just in TV. Goat guns are awesome. They're fine, but they're a little fiddly, though, and then you lose the little bullets. Glocks are the goat. Really? You've been gone forever, and you come back and say that shit? I love you, Chris. Also, go over to Twitch and sign up, you bastard. No one really games on Twitch anymore. Well, some people do, but they're assholes. We gotta get set up. We gotta get set up. There we go. Great. Now I'm doing it on both. So all you guys that are here for Twitch, just bear with me. We'll come back to you. I've been watching album and music reviews since you hopped over to Twitch. Asmongold doesn't have, because Asmongold is transferred into the realm of being a reactor, and that's fine. If you want to do that kind of shit, I guess it's for you. It is not for me. I prefer to make all of my content regardless of what I'm doing. So, to each their own. To each your fucking own. Justin, what's up? But yeah, I will not. I'm just not that guy, man. I'm not that guy. Welcome to the chat, motherfucker. Hold on. Also, this angle down makes me look slightly less fat. But yeah, so you can join over on Twitch as well. So we're live over there. We're going to go live there for an hour, and then at 9 o'clock, this one ends, and we're going to go live and start playing with guns. So get your asses both places. I got shit to do in 10 minutes, but I'll hang out for a bit. Sounds good, man. Do your thing. What's my opinion on muzzle loaders? I've only fired one a couple of times, but it was fun. I love that I got the notification. Yeah, and the chat is always alive or always live. So even though the camera's off, if you leave a message there, if you need me to talk, you can always go there as well. So, yeah. So again, I started a little bit early over there, but whatever. You guys will be fine. Ask all your questions. Let's have some fun, guys. I want to be the cool uncle. I want to be the uncle you hang out with, the one that you drink a beer with when you're 16. You know, I'm not creepy McTouchy uncle. I'm the cool uncle. I'm the one that takes you skateboarding and then films it and uploads it after you crash out and bust your arm in 17 places. 4 bones are sticking out, and I'm laughing at you going like this as you're laying on the ground crying. That's the kind of uncle I am. Welcome to the live. Jesus Christ, did I just get back into my own live? But yeah, it's the kind of guy I try to be. You know, a lot of people come in. I've had a lot of people tell me they have opinions about me. I've seen other people on other channels talk about me now, which is fucking weird that other people would even talk about me. But yeah, I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm working on a lock and I needed a longer spring. Take it out of your gun. Freedom! What's the pinkish grip for? That is a 3D printed grip, Mountain Man. That is a grip for a 2011. Originally, Drunk Mouse made it for my Apollo 11 from Live Free Armory, but I traded off the Apollo 11. Is there an advantage to moving to Rumble, or does it have as many restrictions as YouTube? There's no advantage. I've been on Rumble for 2 years, and you don't know about it because Rumble doesn't promote 2A either. The community is real odd acting towards large channels, and I find that weird. So it is weird, Paul, in that they actually, for some reason, they gang up on channels that have more than like 50,000 subs, and they beat on them. And then if you have over 1 million subs, then you're revered again. So it's like, so 0 to 50K, you're like an indie guy. You're the cool guy. You're the guy that wears a fucking beanie even when it's cold and hot and desolate and rainy out. You're still wearing the exact same fucking sack looking beanie. You're that kind of guy up until you get to about 50K. Then when you get to 50K to 1 million, you're just a fucking poser, right? You're just a poser that's just trying to be a, you know, fuck you, give me your money kind of a guy in the eyes of the watcher. So 50 to 1 million, you're a dipshit. And then once you get over 1 million, you get into the Kentucky Ballistics, Grantham, Herrera, all those guys, and then you're cool again. Under 1 million, you can't afford to do shit. Over 1 million, you can afford to do shit. Under 50K, you're just you're grassroots, and it's fucking stupid how that shit works. How's the OLED O-side? I've thought about them, but I haven't pulled the trigger. They're pretty good, Mountain Man. It works pretty good. The dot's really nice. It's a 2 MOA dot when you turn off the circle, so it's a pretty solid optic. But yeah, so when the community acts weird, it fucking blows my mind. And it's one of the reasons I actually thoroughly dislike social media is the fact that you got to fucking deal with shit like that. It's like, why do you guys hate me because I'm not Kentucky Ballistics? You know, why can't you like me for me being me? Or why can't you like this guy for being them? Now, I've called out several people and said I don't like certain creators, and that's a personal opinion. You don't have to take that opinion. If you like a certain West Virginia gun modifier, fuck, go for it. I don't care. You know, I don't recommend them, but that's up to you. If you want to use them, whatever. I don't give a shit. I just don't like what I've seen and what I've heard, you know. It's the same reason I don't go to certain dealers. It's the same reason I don't use certain coke dealers. It's the same reason, you know, you don't trust certain family members with shit of yours. You know that even though they say they can do something, they're going to fuck it up. You know, and then there's some reviewers that I won't listen to because of the same issue. You know, you see patterns. Like me, I'm a vulgar person. I cuss a lot during my lives. But when I'm doing the long forms, I try to avoid that. I try to talk as normally as I can. I try to talk from the perspective of a buyer, not as a seller. I'm not trying to talk you into buying a gun that I show on a long form. Like when I show you a Beretta, and I'm just showing you how cool a Beretta is, that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to make you buy that Beretta. I'm just showing you whether or not I would buy it. That's why at the end of every long form, I go, hey, if you have this firearm, let me know what you think of it. Let me know how it's worked out for you. So, Still respectful in your actions and meetings. I try to be. I prefer you over the big guys for actual content. The big guys are fun for LARPing and shit, but both have parishes I created. I think that too, Rabbit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lycan, greetings. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming over here, Lycan. Don't forget to follow. What do you think about the Radiant optic mount with the guard thing in the front? Debating if I should get a Holoston SCS MOS or get that plate and use whatever RMR I got. I don't really have an opinion. I haven't used that plate with the guard yet. You got to be doing some heavy ass fucking work to want to use that optic. The way I watch your channel, because you're not selling it, showing it, you show how to take them down and reassemble them. Yeah, and I appreciate that, and that's what I try to do. And again, it's not like other channels don't do that, but there are certain channels that have 00s in their name where they're literally trying to sell you the firearm. All they do is tell you how good the company is, how good their reception is, how good their service is, how good this shit is, why you should buy this gun, why you should buy this gun, why you should buy this gun. I don't give a fuck if you buy the gun. If a gun is in my possession, it's in my possession, and my opinions are my opinions. I tell you from the opinion of, would I spend my money on this gun? That's the only version of that you get out of me. I don't sit there and tell you, you gotta buy this gun. Even when they send me the guns, when Gerson sent me the guns, Fusion sent me the guns, when Darius sends me parts, I don't sit there and say, yeah, you gotta buy Daria because it's the best. Even though Gerson has sent me 3 guns, when people ask me if TSOS is any good, I say, yeah, they're fine. They do some good guns. The fucking PX9 is an amazing gun for the money. It's an amazing gun, period, actually. It's a Glock 19X with a Walther trigger for $480. It's an amazing gun. Damn, Grayson, 2,500 freaking bits. Thank you, dude. I'll sell you a rock. I can sell you a rock. Did it do Snow? What's up? Not a problem at all. Even I don't talk every time I'm in here. I try to make it every stream knows wife 7 to 10:30 most days. It's time to hear Joe talk. I appreciate that, Rabbit. I learned more actual valuable information from you in the last few years than any channel that just blows stuff up with big bolts and expects us to believe everything they say about cheap stuff. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I don't care about, like, when they reached out to me and they're like, hey, what do you want to look at? Well, I picked out regular stuff, you know. I mean, the Rock Island 5.0, that was probably an expensive one to pick, but I really wanted to check out that gun, and I knew they weren't selling them, so I'm like, hey, they wouldn't care if they gave me one. Rock Island. I'm an island boy. Wait, no, I'm not. That's not a cool thing to be. Never was. They're weird. What do you think? Should I gauge my ear? Get a couple of cylinders? Keep them loaded? Your gun reviews are the best, man. You always compare to other pistols in your videos. I try to. Not always, though. Sometimes I try to leave the video just for a new gun. Like when I did the MP 2.0, I really didn't have anything to compare it to, so I didn't have anything in that. So I keep looking at that one. Sorry, guys. As soon as we switch over, I promise I'll kill that one, and then I'll move you over. So, yay! Yay! 60 people. What? Damn it, Grayson! Stop, dude. Your gun reviews are the best, man. You always compare to other pistols. Thank you. So I try to be right. I try to make sure that I give as well. I'm not going to say an unbiased opinion because I have my biases against certain companies, but I also tell you at the end of it that it's your money, man. You got to decide whether you want to spend the money on an X-Macro, a Hellcat Pro, an FX9, not an FX9, but a Reflex. Cylinder as a gauge would be different, but I like it. It would rip my ears out. God damn it! It's my money, man. Well, I appreciate it, but, man, you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. I'll be back around 9. I got to go take a shower and make my lunch for tomorrow. All right, Mountain Man. I feel like people doing sales pitch reviews are close to making sales, and somebody who gives an objective, opinionated review that doesn't even make a recommendation. So it's funny, and I didn't realize how many guys do it that way. Yeah, it's not my goal to sell a firearm. It's really not. It's my goal to give you the information just to say, hey, I like this one. Hey, I hate this one. Hey, this one's stupid. Hey, the springs in this one are junk. Hey, this one has terrible sights. Hey, this one's a Glock. Run. You know? Although the 6 is the one that I'm going to definitely check out the most. Joe, you are my favorite streamer. I'm going to donate. Thank you, Grayson. I appreciate that, brother. I do. I just always feel weird, man. It's the other thing, too. Like, when I started to GoFundMe, I'm like, oh, I feel fucking weird asking people for money, but That was a very different situation. And I didn't even wait for that to complete, so I fucking used credit cards to just get the thing cut off his face. Excited to try out my new Aimpoint Acro 2 soon at Middletown. Sweet. You renting some range time down there? Guns in Spanish. I didn't want to do GoFundMe, so I donated. I appreciate that, Grayson. I'll be honest, they take a lot more out of your donations. They take half of your donations on Twitch. What was the last gun they sent you for review? The last gun I got sent for review purposes would be the fusion guns. The XP and the XF. So they sent me those. I did the reviews on them. I favorably reviewed them because they're actually really good guns. So, well then, you just got $50. I appreciate that, son. Like I said, I appreciate the shit out of you. I love you. But also, fix your damn truck. It's got me watch your videos. When you say, here's the history, here's the facts, here's what I notice about it, I like that more than the spec sheet notes. Yeah, and that's what I shoot for, Alex. Skitch Hiker Alex, he used to be under Alex on here. He actually came down and met me at Middletown back when I first started getting like popular. He let me borrow all of his Resident Evil guns, and I let him take my my P320 X5 Legion. Nah, man, insurance. What is the difference between them? I keep confusing them both. DZ. So you can't see it because I can't pick them up yet. But the XF is the one that's the all-metal Glock 19 size gun, but it's not a Glock clone. And the XP is the 2011. Tonight, there's going to be a jailbreak somewhere in the town. But enough talking about myself. Let's talk about you guys. What's the last gun some of y'all got? I need to know what you guys got. If you don't like me donating, just send me mags and I'll stop. Lol. Which one had the racking problem? The XP, because it's got a weird net inside the frame. The DWX would look amazing with some gold on it. Yeah, it would. It would look even better in somebody else's collection. You're saving up to buy the Mamba X upper for my Mark IV. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. The Volquartsen, they make some good ass shit. I'll never forget you getting my Mark 23 for a review and you asked if I wanted to borrow the Yeet cannon. Hey, you know what? That was an even trade, Skitch. I traded a high point for it. I traded a high power for that high point, so you should feel blessed. I might be getting a 1911 with a 16-inch barrel and a brake. Where the hell are you getting one of those? That's weird. Is it a conversion kit, or is it like somebody's custom? And what would you use it for? Please tell me it's in a weird-ass fucking caliber like 357 SIG. That would make my pony hard. Yesterday I just ordered the FNX 45, also the Smith & Wesson FPC 9mm. Dude, both solid fucking choices. I was a little bit bagging on the FPC for a while because I was angry because that's what killed my suppressor, but it's actually really solid. Aeromax got the Daria DY9 and the Stoger STR9MC. I've got to get the Stoger. I really do. What do I think of the Shadow 2? Shadow 2 is an excellent platform. Excellent triggers, excellent options because you can get the standard, you can get the optics cuts, you can get them with single action triggers. Pretty amazing, actually. Here for the streak. I need to contact Cage and ask him if they could do something about a DWX compact finish. If I buy it from them, every time I see yours behind you, I want one. They do slide cuts and shit. Maybe they can fix the finish. Yeah, I think they do refinishing. When they do the slide cuts, I think they refinish the slides. So they should be able to redo the whole body. I've been thinking about tearing it down and getting it redone. Yeah, I I'm super close to selling that. I think I said before the only guns out of my collection that are on the wall that I'm not willing to sell are the AR-15, the Match X, the Chris Finks, the Night Stalker, and the High Power. So as I'm trying to get money together for my new place, literally everything else is fair game. I'd be happy if they do that. It's a blend of a 2011s and CZ, my ideal gun. Yeah. Hey, RT, what's going on over there, bud? What do you think of the shout out? Still like it. So you guys are weird. I love you, though. Did I just lose that live stream? Nope, we're good. Ask me any questions and I'll tell you only lies. Yeah, and I think the fact that I'm doing the dual stream means I think I might have to stop doing the YouTube ones. We're all weird, and you're just strange. I'm very strange, son. Absolutely bonkers.
Oh no, my peanut butter.
Let's try it with a glass jar. Nothing goes wrong there. I'd be so happy if they did that. Yep. No, not you, just if we're strange. Everybody's strange in a little way, man. Everybody fucks somebody to somebody fucking funny. I don't know what I just said, but words came out of my face. I don't know how to do this now because I'm trying to plug in my phone, but I can't adjust the angle of the dangle. Okay, looks like I'm. Oh shit, I'm coming back. Don't worry. There we go. Hey, there we. Oh no. There we go. Yay! God damn it! Sorry. Hello, welcome back. Sorry about that. I dropped the phone. Everybody refresh. Just refresh. There we go. Fuck you. Why in life can we not find balance where we need balance to be balanced? There. I also just ordered the Sharpsboro grip module for my Echelon. Finally got one in stock. Still waiting for the RXM grip module to be in stock. Yeah. It's amazing how fast they sold out. I like to think I had something to do with that. Bruce, did you find the Twitch channel yet? Yeah, YouTube can suck my asshole, dude. So, I mean, the question is, do I go live later on YouTube after? I don't want to do them both at the same time anymore. It doesn't fucking work. I can't do both at the same time. It makes no sense to stream on both at the same time. Am I tarded, or are there no aluminum Glock frames except for the MX that I got? SIG and others got some in the option. You're not tarded about it, DZ. The Glock was never designed to not be sold with its frame. You can't just swap out the frame on a Glock because the serial number is embedded in the frame of a Glock. I'll show you when we get and do the live stream when we move over to this side, okay? As soon as we can move over to this side, I will show you. But yeah, if you look under the trigger guard, under the rail, the serial number is embedded in the plastic, so you can't take it out. Doesn't have the FCU. No, it has never. Glock has never used a removable fire control unit. You can fully disassemble the gun because you can replace the frame if it gets damaged. In fact, one of Glock's redeeming qualities is if you catastrophically damage the frame on a Glock for $100, you can actually send the frame in and Glock will replace it. No, the plate doesn't come out. Is an FCU good in your opinion, or does that limit trigger adjustments? No, it doesn't limit anything in my opinion. It actually is fine. Like my SIG 320 with the FCU, I have the Armory Craft dual adjustable trigger, and it works amazing. Yeah, so under the pick rail, that's embedded in the plastic. It's molded into the frame. So there's no way to take that out. It's kind of like taking the VIN number off the dashboard of your car. It's not allowed. You can't swap that plate into another frame because if you have a clearly not Glock frame with a Glock serial number on it, most law enforcement and prosecutors will know the difference and they will prosecute you for that. Because anything you do that alters the serial number on a gun, and that includes moving it to a different frame, will actually result in you getting in a lot of trouble. Joe, check your email. I don't know how to read. Hold on. Tire agent just emailed me. Oh. What the hell? Dude, that is a weird ass gun, and I 100% approve of that. But slides without serials or removed serials are fine, right? So in the United States of America, slides, barrels, firing pins, internal components are not serialized. If you look at an AR lower, the lower without any of the trigger mechanism is what's serialized. It's really stupid that the body of it is considered that unless you look at an FCU like the Echelon, the RXM, the 320, and the APX. Then the serial number is on the bar of the FCU. So that makes that trigger pack technically the gun. It's fucking the reason why U.S. laws are so fucking difficult and why there's so many problems with it and why so many people violate that shit is because of those very those very same problems. But yes, technically, no U.S. Firearm is required to have serial number on all three places. However, you'll see a lot of guns have multiple serial numbers on the barrel, the slide, and the frame. That's because EU regulations in other countries have regulations that require all the major components of a gun be serialized. Ivor Johnson, gotcha. But slides without serials, yeah. What about a G2C? My slide is a serial, but I have one from eBay with the numbers removed in the same location as my normal one. Then you're 100% fine because it's the same problem. The Taurus G2C was designed to be sold all over the world, so the guns are manufactured and they're all serialized that way so that they can be sold in other countries. There's no reason to not have one general plan if you're going to have a world gun. But if it was going to be exclusively sold here in the United States, it would not have a serial number on it. Have I heard of Ivor Johnson? Yes. So Ivor Johnson, for the longest time, used to use Rock Island. You'd have to give me a close-up of the serial number, and I could tell you if it's a Rock Island or a Chiappa. But Arms Corps made all of Ivor Johnson's guns for the longest time. What we got over there? 11 people on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Would you fuckers get in here? All you motherfuckers doom scrolling, get in here. Get in here now. I see you on the pot. Dude, fucking pinch off the loaf, hit the live button, get in here and let's chat. There's no reason why a 200,000 subscriber channel should have 11 fucking viewers, other than YouTube being a bunch of punk ass bitches. Boomer's scared of Twitch, hee hee. No problem, Paulie. Yeah, this is. I mean, I'm actually angry at Google right now. It's fucking bullshit. And you know why? It's because they gave me a fucking warning. When I bitched that they kept on illegally removing my shit without giving me strikes, they finally gave me a warning, and now I'm being fucking blacklisted. Get on Twitch, dudes. When Joe's offline, you can watch hot tub streams. Yep. Wait, it has a 16-inch barrel. Is it considered a rifle? Yes, because it also has a stock on it, and Ivor Johnson is not an old company. So it is being sold to you as a rifle. But here's the thing. It's actually being sold to you as a pistol because you can put a stock on a pistol. You just can't put a stock on a you can't put a short barrel on a pistol. But you can put as long as it's a 16-inch barrel, you can put a 16-inch barrel in a pistol and convert it back. Sorry, my original part of that statement didn't make sense, Grayson. You can take a pistol, convert it into a rifle, and then convert it back. You cannot convert a rifle into a pistol and then back into a rifle. So it's probably being sold to you as a pistol with a long barrel. Yeah, it is a standard 1911 barrel. It just happens to be 16 inches long. Which for 45 is a little long. I probably would have liked to see it a little bit shorter, but then you would have accidentally created an SBR. But yeah, you can turn a pistol into a rifle, but you cannot turn a rifle into a pistol. It's weird. Again, it's part of the whole thing, draconian-wise, where rules and laws that are made by old 900-year-old white men don't make sense. And I will say this with as much confidence as an idiot can say it, I will not be that guy. Have I ever had to make a spring out of a paperclip? Can't say I ever have, Stone. Or if you put a brace on a pistol, it makes it so that it holds a bigger bullet. Yeah. And a 9mm will take a lung out of a deer. I'm 18. Can it go in my name? If they sell it to you as a rifle, yes, but then you won't be able to convert it down to a pistol. It'll have to stay long barrel forever. I'll wait and buy a 4011. Lol. Also, yeah, it's really fucking weird, dude. You'll have to ask them how they're selling it. You have to ask them how they took it in. Because the circuit judge is a long barrel 410 revolver, and the Heritage rifle is a 16-inch barrel with a stock, but they also make a 16-inch barrel without. That's a handgun, so you got to ask them how they have it on their bound book. If they have it on their bound book as a rifle, you're 100% fine. If they have it as a pistol, you're not going to be able to buy it unless they redo it as a rifle. Oh, well, in that case, neither have I. On a different topic, let me know next time you're in town, and I'll show you what doors are held up with paper clips. I'm not surprised. There's probably a lot of them, Stone. But it's cool find. Oh, yeah, it definitely is, dude. I heard that'll never get old. That's why I've been buying strip lowers to make my own R's. Holy shit. Sorry, guys. I'm getting super fucking tired. And I'm not getting engagement. And I'm not saying it because I'm trying to farm engagement. I'm just saying it because I'm literally fucking bored. Alright, let's just go over to Twitch, guys. 10 people over here. We are done. I'm going to show you guys Rocky and then go over to Twitch. Sorry. The same people are talking on both, and I'd rather play with guns, so Rocky's pretending to sleep. See? Told you. He's not sleeping. Go over there, twitch.com or twitch.tv/The Jiminy Show. Go over there and hang out. I'm getting tired of trying to dual stream. It doesn't work. We'll see you guys over there.